Well, it's a number that even surprised the people who monitor the state's finances. We're talking billions in projected revenue, an amount that is being called unprecedented. Good evening. I'm Charles Benson.
And I'm Shannon Sims. Ben Jordan going in depth tonight on where this money came from today and the disagreement that exists over what to do with the additional money.
The additional yet unexpected tax revenue means lawmakers will have billions of more dollars to spend on the state's next budget, which is still being ironed out. Governor Evers' administration wants to invest that money on things like education and infrastructure, while Republicans are eyeing massive tax cuts across the board.
The news is very good about our comeback.
Department of Administration Secretary Joel Brennan says the money is coming from taxes paid by Wisconsinites themselves.
It is income taxes, it's sales and use taxes, and it's corporate taxes. And in each of those places, Wisconsin has been doing better, and these latest numbers show that we're doing markedly better.
Secretary Brennan says Governor Evers would like to see a massive increase in funding for public education.
We made an unprecedented investment in K-12 education in the last budget, making sure that we do that again, pushing forward on higher education in the UW system, areas like broadband that are really the table stakes for economic development, no matter where you are in the state of Wisconsin.
But Republican Representative Adam Nealon of Pewaukee says the surplus funds should go back to who they came from.
I think we should look at a wide range of tax cuts, not just focus on income tax or not just focus on property tax.
Considering Wisconsin is operating with a divided government by having a Democratic governor and a Republican-controlled legislature, Representative Nealon says a compromise will be inevitable.
What would your response be to Governor Evers and Democrats who say we need to increase funding for education?
Yeah, I think we can and should be open to having that conversation as long as massive tax cuts are on the table.
Tori Moffitt used to be a Milwaukee Public Schools teacher, and she now works with children and their parents as a social worker. She believes an investment in the future far outweighs some extra cash back next tax season.
These children don't really have the things that they need to have in order for them to become the people that we want them to become in the long haul. And so putting things in place so that they have the entrepreneurial stuff they need, so that they know how to handle their finances.
Wisconsin's state budget is set to expire at the end of this month, so expect a battle to play out over the coming weeks over how to spend the billions in surplus money. Reporting in downtown Milwaukee, Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.
All right, Ben, thanks. And we wanted to know how Wisconsin's projected surplus compares to other states. In Minnesota, the budget outlook is expected to see a $1.6 billion surplus. In Michigan, they turned a $3 billion deficit to a $3.5 billion surplus in a year. And our neighbors to the south in Illinois expected to close a $1.4 billion deficit for the budget that begins July 1st.